information for him to actually commit to killing him there. Tied up 1-1 currently.
Iron Forge is the next map too. This is no doubt going to be aLive's map of choice. Pretty hard one to get a third base on for just about any race. Very out there in the map. Same with the fourth base.
Yeah. It is. Well, aLive definitely just needs to play a little bit more solid. I mean, there was clearly a lot of holes there in his defense, a lot of holes in his play, and he got crushed as a result. So hopefully he can pull himself together here. aLive getting that momentum going. All right, the map. All the players are in it now in that lobby. Chat with each other a little bit.
Yeah, they seem to know each other pretty well. Joking around, having fun.
Yeah. Just messing around, like saying, "Oh, you gave me a win. That's very nice of you." aLive just joking around with him, and they're like just ignoring the observer. He's like, "You've got to pick a different color." Like, "Oh, sorry." All right, guys, we're going into game number 3. The winner of this set will take the lead in this Zerg versus Karen. Zerg in the bottom right in blue, the favorite is life.
The Red Terran be named aLive. That would do it, Wolf.
Yes. And, you know, again, this guy had such a great history in Wings of Liberty, but as soon as things became Heart of the Swarm, the guy fell off the map. It's impressive to me that he still remains at, you know, this is still the highest level in Korea. To be able to make it to Challenger is very, very difficult.
Oh, definitely, yeah. It's really a huge feat.
And to take a game off of life, at least one he's done already in this series.
At least one.
It's incredible. It's just one of these players that sticks around so long. Well, you've imagined they would have retired long ago with many of the other players that had similar results to him around this time. Like many of the players who are struggling like aLive are just simply retired by now.
Yeah, I wonder how old he is actually aLive. I'm kind of curious about that.
Oh, that's a good question. 1992, so he is 22 or 23 years old. 22.
All right, so he's still pretty young. He ain't one of those old players. He ain't a bummer.
Yeah, he's not really a...
No Nesty.
Yeah, definitely not that. Although he did have a lot of success back when those two players were having success in the beginning of StarCraft 2.
Yeah, that is true.
But he's not a StarCraft 1 guy, really. In fact, I don't know how much StarCraft 1 experience he really had. He was on the FOU clan, I know that much.
Okay.
So he was with FOU initially, the clan that became a team, that became Epics Open, that became FOU again. But he joined TSL instead, which was actually the elite team for StarCraft 2, along with OGS, the two teams that really got big salaries for their players early on in StarCraft 2.
Yeah, they both had a lot of success early on, a lot of early GSL wins as well.
Yeah. I'm thinking about Rain was GSL finalist in Open Season 3. He was a TSL player. Puma went on to go to EG very early on and have a big salary there, no doubt.
Oh, yeah, Puma. That NASL winner.
Yeah.
He vanished after a while there.
Take the money and run. Some people like to do that. No shame in that.
That's what Fruit Dealer did.
Yeah. Nobody knows where he is now. Like, actually nobody.
Maybe he's dealing fruit or something.
He was coaching in League of Legends for a while.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
But apparently only for like one season, then he moved out of that.
Oh.
Well, this is just a pretty standard opening. That's why we've been able to just talk about so much unrelated stuff, or well, semi-related stuff for the early game, as Speed is on the way. aLive gets a Reaper again. Actually, I think he skipped it this time. Yeah, he skipped it this time, but has gas. He's going to get a quick factory. Scouts. It's a lucky SCV scout, actually. Scouts his opponent in the first location he checks.
Yeah, it was a CC first this time around from aLive, so he's going to go to that simple Marines into a earlier factory, get out those Hellions, and from there, I'm interested to see what he's got planned. I think he will be similarly aggressive on this map. I don't think he'll do the same build as last map, but I don't think he'll ever do that build again in the history of his career because it was horrible.
Yeah.
It was so greedy. It was like a smart sort of mind game in a way, but if it gets scouted, then you're kind of dead.
a cool build for almost like a map like this where the second Overlord's not going to be in position to scout you, and you get vertical spawns like this, so you're still pretty close to life. Like it would have made a lot more sense to me like in these positions, but
I like the Viking. It kind of like eliminates any sort of scouting, like if they're in the right position and they find the Overlords. But if the enemy goes for a Roach Warren, you just die, like almost guaranteed.
Well, let's see how this game plays out. Third CC on the way. Pretty early.
Going to go for that 6-minute third base again. Deciding not to go for any sort of two-base openings. Doesn't want to get muted out early or anything like that against this player. Just focus on the macro. Maybe a good choice this time around, considering we are seeing that fast third CC from aLive as well.
Ooh, quick Roach Warren again. At the same timing as we saw last game as well. If we see a Baneling Nest go down in a second.
Oh, I want to see this. If he does it, it'd be a genius strategy, and it might just work considering we are seeing that very greedy opening from aLive. He's
not going to expect it. Reapers, not Reapers, Marines are going to deny this Overlord Scout. He's going to sack it, try to see if he can see that third base, and I think he will. No, barely not.
Just off. Wow.
I think he's just still going to commit to it anyways.
Yeah, it would be a bad choice here. He's got such a bank ready for it. Needs more Overlords, but there we go. 9 on the way. Speed behind it. No Baneling Nest just yet.
There was an SCV that came in. I don't think he saw the Roach Warren, did he? Can you check that? Well, he definitely would be making bunkers if he did, so I guess probably not. But
no scouting of that. Only scout to the front. He sees Speedlings and some creep spread. Doesn't know anything right now.
Doesn't know squat.
Doesn't know squat. He's got 4 Hellions and 4 Marines.
Ooh, it's just out of vision of each other there. But he's going to see him right now. And let's see how quickly he can react. 18 Lings on the way. He needs, like, bunkers yesterday. He's not even making any.
Yeah, well, he doesn't even have Marines for extra bunkers. He's making a Marauder. And I think he will make Widow Mines with this factory. I'd be surprised if he tries to switch it out here. No, he's going to switch it out. It looks like he's going to go for a tank instead, adding a tech lab to this factory. Is it going to be too late there?
I think so, man. He's building the tech lab right now. Like, he has to build it. This attack is going to hit. Banelings are going to hit before the tech lab, or rather before the first sea tank is done.
Yeah.
Trying to wipe out these Banelings with the Hellions, but he loses one. He can just keep making more Banes. Once the wall is down, this is going to get really overwhelming. Very few Marines on the map, and here come those Banes.
Here we go again. All the Marines going down. Yep. And one full bunker, and that's it. Marauders getting caught out, and aLive looks to be in shambles once again.
Looks like he's waiting. Oh, these Banelings went to the wrong side. I was going to say waiting for Banelings to hit those SCVs, but he's just going to go to the top of the ramp instead. Marines at the back trying to outrange him. aLive giving a look of defeat here as life crashes through. And that bunker will finish here at the top of the ramp, but he can just push through it.
I don't think it's going to be enough. There's simply too many roaches. The DPS is down as well.
Yep, there you go. And that's going to be it. Lings take out the last of the SCVs. GG life. The 2 Roach Baneling all-ins.
Wow.
Advances to 2-1.
Yeah,
1 win away.
Very quick games here. aLive has a good read on what aLive has planned. The simple greedy build from aLive, and Life just killing him.
I would actually not be surprised if we see him do this again.
I would appreciate it. I think it would be a smart idea. Gotta figure out what the next map is there. I think it's gonna be... can't remember exactly.
Echo, maybe?
It might be Echo.
I think it's Echo.
We'll get the invite in just a second.
He had the ban on Deadwing, which was weird, so it's definitely not that.
Yeah, he doesn't want to play a big map for some reason. Kind of surprising. I think that would be a better chance, but I think he's just not comfortable there.
Well, it looks like we're actually going to jump to a commercial break before we actually go into that next map, so we'll have some time to figure out what that is and get back to you guys. And when we come back, we'll see if Life can close it out or if aLive is going to bring us to a game number 5.
You walk away.